We're not gonna go down without a fight.
Laura General Hospital, weekdays on ABC.
Heather Weber didn't drown in the harbor. She just stabbed her own son. Okay, Robinson, I want you to pull 2 units off the McBain case and have them canvass the area around Steve Weber's apartment. Make them go door to door if necessary, because she ain't getting away. I need you to get back in touch with the director of that sanitarium in Alabama. I need all of Clay's records, and I want to talk to someone who actually treated the guy, you know, before he escaped. Okay?
Got it.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, Anna. Anna, I could really use your help with something.
Yeah?
I'm waiting to see the DA to see if I can get the charges against Molly dropped, and he's stonewalling me.
I don't know that I can do anything. What can I do?
You can tell him that it was not Molly's fault. There was no criminal intent. It was Lucy Coe's idea.
Molly's all over the surveillance footage, opening the cell doors for Rafe and John.
She was trying to help. God. Look, Sam has been missing for 24 hours. Molly is terrified, as am I. I don't understand with everything the DA has on his plate. Why is he pursuing this with Molly?
I can't answer for him.
Yes, you can. I think you can. He won't take my calls. Maybe he'll take yours.
Come on, Alexis. I am trying to put out several fires here. In addition to the 3 prisoners that your daughter helped escape, Heather Weber just stabbed her son.
What?
Oh, don't.
Is he all right?
I don't know. We're not going to know for a while. He's at the hospital. I assume that he's in surgery.
Wait, I thought Heather Weber was dead.
Yes, we all did. But apparently you can't even kill her if you strangle her and throw her in the harbor.
Like a cockroach. And this is supposedly done by John McBain's lookalike?
That part of the story might be true. You know this vampire that Lucy keeps ranting on about? I think he's this escaped mental patient, Stephen Clay. Stephen Clay was a successful rock musician, and part of his stage act was to assume the persona of a vampire.
So I see.
Now, he's after his wife, Livy, died, he suffered this psychotic break and was convinced that he was actually a vampire.
Livy. That's the name that Lucy called Sam.
Practically identical.
Wow.
Livy Locke Clay. Now, she's been dead for about 10 years. Clay couldn't accept her death, and he went on this killing spree. There were about 7 victims. They each had puncture wounds to either their throat or their jugular. They all died from loss of blood. When he was being led out of the courtroom, he was screaming that he's immortal and he's going to come back and reclaim his wife.
And this maniac thinks Sam is his wife?
Yeah. I mean, that's the theory we're working with. He was taken to a private sanitarium in 2003, where he disappeared from late October 2011.
Late October?
He vanished from a locked room on Halloween at midnight.
You can't be serious.
I know, he may be demented, but he certainly has a flair for theatricality. So I'm assuming that it's most likely that Clay is responsible for the spate of murders that McBain's been arrested for.
So can you explain to me how this Stephen Clay looks just like John McBain and this Livy is a dead ringer for my daughter? Do they know where Sam and Danny are, where Clay?
They don't. But, you know, Clay loved his wife, Livy, and literally love after death. So we're hoping that as long as he thinks that Sam's Livy, he's not going to hurt her.
Well, that's a pretty feeble hope. And the guy's a mental patient with a history of violence. How is it possible that he's allowed to roam free? And I say this with all due respect, Anna, but I don't understand how your police department can confuse a lunatic who thinks he's a vampire with a real detective, with a real police officer.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, don't be sorry. Just find my kid, please. I don't know what I'd do without her, and if I lost her, I couldn't handle it. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
If anyone knows how I feel right now, it's you.
It's okay. You're entitled to your feelings.
It's just that I lost Sam once already. It's a long story. I didn't raise her.
I didn't know that.
I gave her up for adoption when she was... My father forced me to give her up for adoption when she was a baby.
Oh, God.
Quite a father, huh? Imagine having that as your dad.
No, I can't. I was pretty lucky. I had a great dad. You know, I wish he'd lived long enough for Robin to meet him, because they'd have really loved each other.
You missed a lot with Robin, you and Robert.
We did. But the time we had, we really appreciated, you know. I mean, Robert was unconventional, but he was a really good dad, and Robin loved him. She thought he hung the moon.
Well, she's lucky. Sam never met her dad.
Who is he?
Dad.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ask that. It's none of my business.
No, it's
It really isn't.
Oh, no, it's okay. Really, it's a logical question. It's the DA. He wants to see Molly.
Okay, she's in the interrogation room.
Thanks.
Alexis, I promised you I will do everything in my power to get Sam and her baby back for you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Now this is perfect. He giveth, he taketh away, and then he giveth again. Just as one son is lost, another is found. I'll take the baby.
No way, lady.
But I'm his nanny. Remember we met before? I'm Susan Moore.
I don't care what you call yourself. You're no one's nanny, okay? You're Heather Weber. You're a kidnapper and you're crazy.
Blame me for being a little bit confused. I mean, am I Heather or am I Susan? Well, the answer is yes. And yes. Actually, it doesn't really make much difference. As Shakespeare wrote, what's in a name? The point is that that's my baby. That's my son. And I need him. I need him so much. So be a good boy and hand him.
I really wish you wouldn't make this difficult.
He's not yours. His mother's name is Sam.
But I need him. And he needs me. You see, he's my do-over. And we're going to be so happy together. Don't you want us to be happy?
You can say whatever you want to say. And try to make me feel bad for you, but it's not gonna work. I promised that I'd take care of Danny until Sam got back, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Did I tell you a little something about Miss Samantha Morgan? She doesn't deserve your loyalty. And she certainly doesn't deserve a little baby boy like that. She's an unfit mother. Unfit mother.
Okay, lady?
That's what they said I was. And maybe they were right. I had a baby boy. Stephen Lars. I loved him very much. You've got to believe that. Anyway, I wanted to take care of him, but I couldn't. I was just so young and so alone. I couldn't do it. You understand, don't you? So I sold him.
You sold him?
I tried to make it up to him. I tried to be the mother I should have been. I thought it would be just the two of us looking out for each other. Me and Stephen Lars. Mother and son. You'll never understand a feeling like that.
Yeah, I do. I love my mom. I failed her. Just like you failed your son. But I'm not gonna fail Danny.
Are you okay?
What happened between you and your mother?
You know, it was like you said, just the two of us on our own.
That sounds wonderful.
Didn't quite think so. We were always on the move.
I'm sure your mother was doing the best she could.
It was hard to appreciate it at the time, you know? She kept saying that there was this evil man after us, and I thought she was crazy. You have to understand, I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anything. Except her. She'd get these weird ideas and leave me at some lonely place and tell me to wait for her. You know, I got sick of it. So I took off.
That's understandable.
She died because of me. Because I wasn't there to save her. She got stabbed to death. I should have been there to save her. No, it's all my fault.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wait, if this is some sort of trick,
No trick.
if you're trying to con me into letting you take Danny, it's not gonna
No,
work.
I'm not. I swear.
I don't believe you.
I mean it. I'm not gonna try to take Danny away from you. I have no right. I'm not his mother. That little boy isn't mine. My son, Stephen Lars, he could be dying as we speak. And there's nothing I can do to help him. All I can do is pray. Dear Lord in heaven, I know I'll have to face you someday, and I'll get whatever I deserve. Do whatever you want to do to me.
Danny boy, it'll be okay. Your mom will be back soon. You'll see.
Now what? Caleb has got Sam down here, but where? If Caleb finds out she's not Livy, I don't know what he'll do to her. What else can go wrong?
I'm in the tunnels. I gotta find Caleb. I gotta get to him. I gotta get to Sam. I gotta get to Sam. I gotta find Caleb. I gotta keep going. I gotta. Ow. Oh my God! Is it really you, Allison?
It's me, Lucy. Let me help you.
I have missed you so much.
I'm here for you now. It's okay.
I'm fine. I think I don't. Allison. I'm so sorry. I failed you.
No.
I did.
No.
I did. I'm supposed to be the slayer. I was supposed to protect you.
Lucy, I am at such peace now. All those years I spent looking over my shoulder, all that fear is gone. I'm finally with my husband.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. And he sends his love and his strength. Lucy, it is up to you now. You have to protect our son.
I know Rafe loved you very much, and he loved your son very, very much.
Caleb may have sired my son, but Rafe has always been his true father.
But Caleb is determined to claim Rafe for his own.
I know, he's trying to turn him, to make him like him. But Lucy, you are the only person that can stop him.
I can do this. I'll do what I was sent here to do, and that is protect Rafe and Livy. Sam from Caleb, and I will do that, but I'm gonna need some help. Don't you see, I am lost here. I am lost literally in more ways than I ever thought possible, so I need you to help me, please. Okay, I know Allison said that I have this power in me, and she believes in me. But I need your help. I need you to show me how. Just a little help here, please. Show me how to find the strength to defeat this monster.
It's time.
One more bite. And you'll remember everything. That you're Livy. that you are Livy and we are destined to be together.
Please don't hurt me, please.
When our blood mixes together, we'll wake up in a world where anything is possible. We're soulmates forever.
Get your hands off her!
I'm sorry, sweetheart. This won't take long.
I said get away from her!
And I reluctantly oblige. John McBain, at last. Detective. Hello, Stephen. Caleb. Caleb Morley. You look like a little bit of Morley in you yourself. Any resemblance is a freak coincidence. No such thing. No, you were fated to be here to watch over Livy until I could come back to claim her.
John,
You okay, Sam?
where's Danny? Is he okay?
He's fine. Your son is fine. Everything's happening just the way I said it would.
Get this through your head, all right? Her name is not Livy. Her name is Samantha Morgan.
Well, you're mistaken. And so is she, but only for a little while longer. She's bleeding. It was for a good cause.
You bit her?
Twice, actually.
She could bleed to death. You ever think of that?
Death is a relative term for me, for her. Not so much for you.
Shut up! I'm not gonna let you hurt her again. She wants this.
No.
You do when you remember and we're together forever. First, I gotta get rid of this. You know, are you sure? Yeah. You lost your wife, and then you lost your mind to the grief. Livy is my wife, my one eternal love. Sure, we were torn apart, but I've always found my way back to her, haven't I, sweetheart? Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Shh. It's almost over. Soon we'll be husband and wife forever.
Your wife is dead. And you'd believe anything, and you'd do anything to get her back, but you're not a vampire, and that's not Livy lying on that table.
Clearly, one of us is delusional, John. I mean, if you're right, there's no such thing as immortality. There's no such thing as fate. The three of us are here by accident. No, wait a minute. How did you put that? Coincidence? But if I'm right, I will taste my wife's blood for the third time, and she will awaken to her true self. She and I will be reunited, and we will claim those two boys upstairs.
You're not going anywhere near those boys, and you're not touching Sam.
I was gonna kill you, but I think I'm gonna let you watch. Just to see who's delusional, John.
No!
You should know better, Livy. I would never let anybody come between us.
John, wake up. Please.
You're the one that will wake soon, Livy.
No.
And all this will seem like a dream, the life you lived apart from me, apart from yourself.
I am not Libby. You're wrong.
I don't believe the stories they've told you.
No stories.
Yeah, stories. Soon you'll understand the truth. I can't die. And every time I've come back to claim you, and every time I've been denied, it just made the bond between us stronger, but this time there'll be no separation. Our covenant will be eternal.
I'm gonna marry.
Yes, you will.
No.
And then we'll claim the two boys upstairs.
I'm not Danny. You can't have Danny.
It's all waiting for us. And once I kill the lying detective, there's nothing to stop us from having everything we want.
Monster.
You're getting impatient. I know. So am I. It's time, Livy. Say goodnight, McBain. The moon is closing in. Now, Where is my axe? There is my axe. There is my axe.
John,
He bite you again.
he's waiting. Can you get free?
I'm working on it.
He's gonna kill you. We have to do something.
Tell God.
Please. Please help us. If you're listening, wherever you are, please just help us. My son needs his mother. John's baby needs him. Please protect us from this evil, please.
That won't be necessary. I'm here to turn myself in.
You know, you're lucky this is an antique, McBain. Otherwise, this could get messy. There's just something about hand-forged steel. You know, holds an edge better than that factory-sealed stuff.
Please don't do
Well, don't worry, sweetheart. This won't take long. You have to trust me
I'm not
sometimes.
gonna trust you if you do anything to him.
I thought I wanted him around to witness this, but I realized I want this just to be a moment between us. I want us to be alone.
Just let him go.
With this man out of the way, our lives will begin again, and this time it will be forever.
Caleb!
On the next General Hospital.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Mom.
Having him here made all the difference.
Tracy has no idea that this char is missing.
Where is it?
I have been waiting such a long time. Goodbye, Caleb.